And so far this afternoon, things are quiet, but as we've gone through the late morning hours, the National Weather Service has expanded the flash flood watch. The timing is still the same. It just got started here at noon here this afternoon, goes until midnight tonight, but it now includes Washington County in Maryland and the entire eastern panhandle of West Virginia, even going back downstate a little bit there as well. So now some of the far western counties have the threat for some flash flooding as storms start to develop here over the next hour or two. Temperature-wise, the clouds have kept us a little bit cooler. We're still mainly in the 70s, 77 in Leesburg, 79 Martinsburg, and still into the 80s, though, as you head down towards the D.C. metro this afternoon. Like I mentioned, satellite and radar is quiet, but we're already starting to see those first few storms pop in West Virginia right now, moving their way towards the Blue Ridge Mountains here in Interstate 81. They will continue to develop, and we'll see a lot more widespread coverage later on this afternoon. And you can see the bulk of the rainfall, really the bulk of the development, is down into southern West Virginia. But again, right along this line, just west of Interstate 81, we'll see those storms really get going here this afternoon. So as we continue on, there's the total of rainfall we saw last night. Again, the main band was down right through northern Virginia and in towards the D.C. metro and also into southern Pennsylvania. Not a lot of rain in between, but still, again, the ground is very soggy, especially in those locations, and those are the spots we'll be watching for the flash flood threat this afternoon. So the storms are already firing here, will continue to do so, and that flash flood threat has been expanded because of the fact that we will see these slow-moving storms track their way across the entire viewing area, and they wrap up just before midnight tonight. So check it out here again. As we get towards the 1 o'clock hour, those will start to, again, become more widespread as we head through the afternoon and evening hours, forming a broken line as we head towards the dinner hour as that tracks more towards southern Maryland and northern Virginia. But thankfully enough, this will all be over with by the time we get to 10 o'clock tonight. And look at all of this clear sky we're going to have going into your Saturday. Really not expecting to see any precipitation the first day of the weekend, but that cold front will take its time moving through, so it is going to stay a little bit on the warmer side, and then sunny skies continue with cooler air in place as we go into Sunday as well. So pretty much a beautiful weekend. And notice though the rainfall we could have on tap here. Again, it all depends on where those storms set up, but an additional 1 to 2 inches is possible in some of these locations where the storms stay overhead. So that's why we'll keep an eye on that flash flood threat as we continue on through this evening. Like I mentioned, storms are already firing. Will continue to be into the lower 80s by the 3 o'clock hour. And then once those storms move through, temperatures will drop back down just a bit with the cooling effect from that rainfall. And checking out the 7-day forecast, no rain in the picture this weekend, cooling down by Sunday. We won't have rain again until we get into this coming Wednesday.